getting ready for the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. So you are invited. We're doing the show right here outside. I'm going to have Dwayne Miller on in just a little bit. He is the school principal and going to be talking about some things. But, man, there is a lot going on. So if you have never been to the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival, I encourage you, absolutely make plans. This is a must-attend event. It's today, starting right now. There's already an all-you-can-eat breakfast going on. Then at 9 o'clock, all the booths and the things and the stuff for the kids open up, and you are invited. It is a beautiful day. Then there is a live auction and a silent auction going on. The live auction starts at noon. The silent auction will start probably about 9 o'clock-ish. So there's just a tremendous amount of stuff going on, and you are invited. So first of all, got a couple sponsors I want to mention. One is my good friend George Luff. He has Luff and Associates in Milford, but he's not just in Milford anymore. He's in Milford, Rehoboth, and Dover. So if you need accounting work, I highly recommend him. He's a CPA, and he also does something that we have grown to really enjoy, which is called our payroll. My daughter Jenny does it, but George Luff has taken over the past couple years, year and a half, and so on, and he can do your payroll. Whether you have a company of one person or two people or five people or hundreds of people, he can do it. A pay period for 1 to 5 people. Let's do 1 to 5 people. A pay period, $25 a pay period. So if you pay weekly, it's $25 weekly for up to 5 people. Think about that. If you had 5 people, that's $5 a person. For that, you don't have to worry about the W-2s, the W-3s, the I-9s. Whatever you need him to do, he can do. He can also do your accounting. So it's George Luff, Luff & Associates, 422-9699, 422-9699. So another sponsor I do want to mention is my heating and air conditioning people. And I will tell you, I have people call me every week saying, tell me a little bit about First Class Heating and Air. I'm kind of not only supporting them, but I'm endorsing them. I've had numerous experiences. Just last week, we had our air conditioner at the store at Bridgeville break. They came out, they diagnosed the problem, they ordered the part, they came back, they fixed it. We were good to go. So very reasonable as far as their pricing. Their guys are all friendly, knowledgeable. They're wearing uniforms. Their vehicles are lettered. Just a great place to deal. They do heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, home performance systems. They've been serving Delmarva and Maryland for over 40 years. So if you need any heating or air conditioning work, new system, having a system serviced, whatever you may need done, give them a call, 934-8900, 934-8900, and tell them I sent you. And they are good people. They're on the web at firstclasshvac.com. That's First Class Heating and Air. Now, I'm going to jump to my first guest. And again, I mentioned I'm here live, and I have some free giveaways, too. So if you're listening and you're in your car and you're near here, I'm going to be on the air till 9. If you come here while I'm on the air, I have a couple things I will give you for free, one per person, but no purchase necessary either. There's going to be plenty of free fresh air. There's free admission. There's free parking. There's free sunshine. There's free fellowship. Man, it's just a great day. They got food, good homemade food, all kinds of things. Now, that's not free, but it's good. Well, anyway, I'm going to introduce my first guest for the day. It is the principal, correct, of the Greenwood Mennonite School.
That is correct.
Mr. Dwayne Miller.
Yes.
Is that right?
Good to see you, Jim.
Welcome to the show. All right.
Thank
Well,
you,
anyway, good morning. Now, you're the principal here.
Food's not free today, but it is well worth the money.
Well worth it, whatever it is. No sales tax, we can say that.
Not a bit.
If they're coming from Maryland. So anyway, you're the principal here. Did you go to school here?
I did.
Okay. And now you're the principal.
Graduated from here many years ago. We won't mention the number.
30, 40 years ago?
Something like that.
All right.
Somewhere
Anyway, so you're the principal here, and to describe this event, I would describe it as a very family-friendly fair, like a little festival. Is that right?
Absolutely. Okay. Kids love to come out and just play on the games and look around and get some food and hang out with their friends, and just it's a very much of a family-friendly event.
Yep. So
absolutely.
No charge to park, no charge to get in. You can literally walk around and enjoy the music and not spend a dime if you want.
Small enough your kids are safe. You can kind of keep an eye on them.
Yep.
Wherever you are, it's not all spread out over acres and acres. And
now I hear you're doing a skydiving demonstration.
I understand there are going to be skydivers jumping in.
I hear you're the guest skydiver.
I am not the guest
Not
skydiver
the guest.
today.
Okay,
No.
not that you know of anyway.
Not that I've heard about yet.
Okay.
If they strap me on to somebody, who knows?
Right.
But not that I know of.
And they land right out here, and it's just
They do.
amazing to watch them.
It is. They are incredible to watch skydivers. Something
Yep.
I've never really wanted to do, but
It's kind
how
of
about
neat,
you?
huh?
Have you done it?
No, I can't. I have too much of an education to jump out of a perfectly good plane, you know. But anyway, they got that. Then I see a sawmill over here. This is Lyle
They have
Hamilton's.
a sawmill demonstration going to be going on
He's
later.
going to take that log and turn it into boards.
I'm sure he will.
That's kinda
Lyle
neat,
is
isn't it?
Lyle is something else with that sawmill.
And here I hear they're going to then auction off the boards.
Are they gonna?
Yeah,
I didn't
they
hear
are.
that
So
part.
in other words, they're going to take that great big log and they're
Yep.
going to turn that into boards, and then we're going to turn that
Yep.
into money.
I understand
So-
that Lyle can come to your place and cut down a tree and turn it into boards for you.
Isn't that neat? If you wanted
It's
to make a
portable,
mantle, or
portable sawmill.
portable sawmill. So if you've had some storm damage and man, what's his number? Anybody know his number? If you have some, I'll give him a plug. If you have some storm damage and you need a tree cut down or dug up or whatever, and you want to turn it into a board, because think about it, you could then make a table out of a tree that's been in your yard for 20, 25 years or whatever.
got it.
I think it's 542. That much I got. 542. This is Lyle Hamilton. I can't read that, and you're calling him. 542-9978. 302-542-9978. That's a freebie. That's just saying if you have a
Good
tree,
guy, trustworthy. He'll come and do
100%.
good work for you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
and he also does other things. But anyway,
And that
Lyle
sawmill's
Hamilton.
pretty awesome.
Isn't it?
It is portable thing, but it'll roll a huge log up on there.
Yeah,
and
that one's what?
Slice it into boards.
Is that 2 foot, 3 foot across there?
Yeah, 2.5, I'd say.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So we got the festival. Now, first of all, this is the oldest continually operating Mennonite school in the country. Is that
That's
correct?
right. It has been here for what's the number? We started in
I don't know.
28.
I know this is the
We started in
28th.
28, so
Gosh,
that makes us 86 years.
86 years. Wow.
86 years we've been gone. 4 years we'll be celebrating 90
80
years.
Golly day.
Yep. It
All
is,
right. 80.
A
All right,
lot of schools come and go. A lot of schools.
Right, but they've endured. But it's the community that makes the difference.
Absolutely.
Not just
Absolutely.
the community that it's in, the community amongst the people here.
Yep.
That's what I like about it. In other words, if you were here right now, you would see probably 100 people out here working, putting things together, doing things.
Each doing their part.
each
and
doing their part,
Carrying
yep.
the load. And that's
Yep.
what's happened for many years here. And when other schools got in trouble, GMS kept right on rolling along because
Yep.
they had a good support group.
Good support group,
People
good
that
leadership.
care about each other and care about kids, and the school keeps on going
Yep.
because of it.
So now you go from, is it kindergarten all the way to 12th grade?
Pre-K to 12.
Pre-K to 12, okay. I had some kids graduate from here. I'm very pleased with that.
A
So
few of our classes are pretty much at the max, but we've got room in most of our classes.
okay.
Yep.
All right, well, good.
We
And
will make
so
room if we need to.
if you need to. So today's event, there's as I would describe it, I did post a little video on Facebook, but there's a stage where there's going to be entertainment and music, and that's all free. There's a great big tent that you could sit under and fellowship, eat your food or whatever. Also, the auction will be on the main stage starting at noon, and then all these different booths. Like one of them that I really like is the homemade donuts.
Oh, yeah. That's where I
They're
always
pretty
start.
good.
I was looking
Yep.
to see if they had some out yet this
Yeah.
morning.
After a dozen of them, I move on to something else, okay? But there's all kinds of food. Now, over there, I see plants. So
Yep.
you can literally buy a plant,
They've
take
got
that
a beautiful
home.
plant booth today.
What else do you know? Now, I
They
know for
have
the
some
kids,
books
there's
over
face
there.
painting. What'd you
Books and
say?
miscellaneous stuff in the bargain booth. They've got a coffee
They're going to have barbecue
booth.
chicken, right?
My favorite's the barbecued chicken, sitting under the tent, listening to
Hot
music while the
dogs.
kids are over there playing on the games.
Is there a Dunkin' booth today?
There is a Dunkin' booth.
Is Dwayne Miller in it?
They tried to get me into it.
Okay.
So far, I've said no.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to be in the Dunkin' booth so far.
That's
But the
plan.
day's not over.
The day's not over, but that
Okay.
is the plan.
I'm okay.
But there will be
But
other
anyway.
people in it, and you can dunk somebody.
Really?
Try your
Okay.
arm at it.
All right. Try, right. That's the
is Jim
thing.
Weller going to be in the Dunkin'
I don't
booth?
know. Maybe.
That
Maybe.
sounds like
I don't want to
one.
muss. I don't want to muss my hair up. So it'd take me a minute or two to get it straight. So anyway, what else
They've
you
got
want to tell
Italian
us?
ice. They've got
Italian
coffee
ice.
booth over here, specialty coffees, all
Okay.
kinds of baked goods. We're known for that one. They've got, I think there's some pulled pork being
Oh.
cooked over there. It's been
Is there a
cooking
pie
for
eating
while.
contest?
There is a pie eating contest.
Is that at a certain time or just sometime?
That one I do not know.
Okay.
I've heard them talking about it, but I haven't heard the details.
Well, let's
on
say
it.
it'll be today.
It'll be today.
And I think
Petting
you can
zoo.
even
got
a petting zoo. Yep.
alpacas over there and
Really?
kittens and
Children's games, pony rides, I think.
pony rides are there.
Wow. So this is
Goes
going to be
on
a
and on.
crafts, just a great day. So again, folks, auction items. I'm going to try to mention a couple.
Face painting.
Yeah, face painting.
I saw that car sitting out there. It's going to be
Isn't
sold.
that nice? That's a
nice
clean
little
car. But I don't know if you noticed that one picnic table there. That's a children's picnic table, and that is made out of one sheet of plywood. All of that is one sheet of plywood.
That is pretty cool.
And it comes all apart, no screws
So
or
you
nothing
can
like
move it
that.
somewhere else if you want.
Yeah, and it's got like a handle, and you can just carry it away. So if you go
Wow.
camping and you want a picnic table, like when you go camping, there's always a picnic table for the adults, but there's usually not one there for the kids. Man, that would be the thing to keep with you or something like
I've
that.
got my eye on that
Yep.
Orioles
Oh,
cornhole.
yeah.
That is a pretty thing there.
All you got to do is find an Orioles fan, though.
That's
That's difficult in Sussex
It
County.
is not difficult. There's plenty of us.
All right. Well, anyway, lot of
The
people.
dividing line is between Greenwood and Milford.
Oh, was that what it
If
is?
you look on the map,
In the
where
center of the
fans
Mississippi
are,
River?
that must be the dividing line. On
Kent to Sussex
Greenwood
County.
goes to the Orioles and Milford goes to Phillies.
Really?
Yep.
That's something. Wow.
Saw that online the other day.
Wow. All right. Well, anyway, we got cornhole games for sale. I see a little John Deere pedal tractor, and I also saw a Case pedal tractor. Man, we have got a silent auction with about 100 and some items there. Lots of bargains there. I'm going to bid on just about everything, but I'm looking for
Did I
the
hear
bargains.
Dave Wilson's coming to do the
Dave
auction?
Wilson, our state representative, and owns Wilson's Auction. He will be here also doing the auctioning. I want to say thank you, Dave, because he donates his time every year.
Yep.
But
Good
I want to
guy.
say thanks to all the people. A couple hundred people put this together.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people. There's about
mean,
6 guys that head it up and are the committee, but there are 100 or more that
Really do a good
really
job.
work behind the scenes,
Yep.
volunteer.
And all the
all
proceeds.
volunteer, all proceeds go to the school.
Yep, go to help offset the cost of the school. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
the
keep
school's
tuition
just like
price down.
right. School's just like any other thing. It's got bills, electric bills, heating bill,
Yep.
energy bills.
And we are trying to make it affordable for
As you
anybody that
can.
wants to send their kids here. And
So let's say somebody had a question. You got a website?
we have a website, www.gmsflames.org.
.org or GMS Greenwood Midnight School Flames.org. Now,
Yep.
what's the phone number if somebody wanted to call?
302-349-4131.
4131. 349-4131. Okay.
Yep.
Now, so somebody, let's say a parent or grandparents listen, they say, I might want to consider sending my child or grandchild to this school. They could give a call. Could they come and meet with you and talk to you?
Anytime. I'm available
Okay.
anytime.
And I guess through the summer, a lot of that happens where people are debating what they're
They
going to do.
They call
Right.
ahead, and I'll meet with them and walk them through the school and talk to them about our programs and
And
just
you
all
do
the
not-
unique things we've got here.
You don't have to be Mennonite to come to this school.
That is one of those myths that we fight all the time. No,
Okay.
you do not have to be Mennonite. We do
Okay.
ask that one of the parents be a believer, but
Right.
definitely we have 30 different churches.
Do
only
you
about
really?
three, only
Wow.
about 3 or 4 of those are Mennonite, and the other 29 or whatever it is are all different denominations, non-denominational to everything else.
And you have scholastic programs.
We do.
and
We have a
sports
full
and-
sports program: soccer, basketball, volleyball. What am I
Well,
missing?
good.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, we would love to talk to parents. There's lots of
No obligation to talk.
no.
And
we
you're
have
not
an
a high-pressure
information- We have
guy.
an information booth here, and
Okay. They could come today and
And
get a brochure or
we
something.
know there's lots of people troubled by Common Core and other kinds of things like that, and we'd love to talk to you about how we're unique and how we can give your kid a great education.
Well, very good. All right. Again, folks, if you are listening and you have never been, I promise you, I am promising you, you will enjoy this event. Bring your kids, bring your grandkids, grab the neighbors' kids. Come out, even if you've got no kids at all, come out and fellowship. Enjoy the air, the sunshine, sit under the tent, have a fruit smoothie or
One more comment about
something.
GMS.
Yes.
A myth. Some people say, is it up to par academically? We've got a kid graduated this year going to Swarthmore University
Wow.
up outside of Philly. Top-notch school. Tough to
Very
get
good.
into.
Wow.
No problem. Got right in.
Good. All right. Well, good. And I interface with, a lot of people may not realize this, but, if you deal in the Milford, Greenwood, Seaford, Bridgeville, Harrington community, there's a lot of Greenwood Mennonite School graduates
Absolutely.
that have good quality, solid, dependable, honest businesses in this community.
Yep.
And, I could say what this school is doing is turning out good citizens.
That is-
in
it
other
is-
words, that's
The families are turning out good citizens, and the school is supporting them to the
Yep.
nth degree.
Okay. Well, Dwayne, I'm going to thank you for your commitment to work with the school. Thank you for that. And thank you for your time here
Thanks for
today.
having us on this morning, Jim.
Anything?
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us. So,
Come on out. It's going to be a great day, folks.
yep. And you will have a chance to eat, fellowship, and watch a feisty little auction. So
There you go.
that's a lot of fun. Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Folks, that was Dwayne Miller, the principal of the Greenwood Mennonite School. Does a great job here. Again, I've had 2 children graduate from here. Very happy with the school. Highly recommend it. I do have some free gifts for you if you're listening. We haven't had anybody come up. Brooks, are you here for the free gift?
I'm absolutely here for the
You
free
are
gift.
sweating. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out some technical issues.
How did you sweat? Where did this come from?
It's called stress sweating.
Folks, the only other time I've seen Brooks sweat is when his brother beat him in go-kart racing.
Oh, man.
He was sweating that night.
It took him all night to get there, but
That's Shore Speed in Milford.
that's correct.
Hey, I even got something for you for that. $5 off a race. I got a thing right here in my hand. I can't give it to Brooks because he's an employee of Weller does Delmarva. But anyway, he's looking at the whole stack up and saying, but folks, stop by my little booth here and say hi. I'm only here till 9 o'clock as far as the show, but I got a couple free giveaways or whatever. But I want to also mention a couple other sponsors while I'm at it. Man, everybody's like, you endorse these people that you spend a lot of money with. I do. One is my insurance man. Recently, my health care has went through the roof. I don't blame my insurance man for that, but I will say I appreciate how hard he's working to review the different options we have because none of them are exciting, but he is giving me zillions of different thoughts here. But it's L&W Insurance Agency. Whether you need health insurance, whether you need auto, home, life, commercial coverage, I highly recommend them. I've been dealing with them 20-plus years. L&W Insurance Agency, 856 is the number, 856 7828, 856 7828. If you have insurance, which I hope you do, and you just want to get a second opinion, second opinions are free. We give them out all day long, don't we?
All day long.
Anyway, lwinsurance.com on the web. So if you need insurance, want to talk insurance, want some advice, give them a call. Brooks, are you still involved in the Weller's Weight Loss Challenge?
I am.
Are you having fun with it?
Not really.
Neither am I. But let me tell you something. And I'm just blown away with these products. A friend of mine, Dave and Jeannie Morgan, they are involved with some products that they sell, and they've got me taking this protein shake. It's only about 100 calories, and I take it once a day, and I mix some greens in it, which gets me kind of full of fiber, which does many good things. But it's kind of like detoxifying, getting me in a little bit better shape than I am. I haven't really adjusted my eating habits at all, which if I did that, I can't imagine what happens. But I'm losing weight. I'm feeling better. And I really recommend if you're listening and you're saying, man, I need some guidance. I need somebody to tell me what I should or shouldn't do. They have been great coaches for me. So their phone number is 422-8315, 422-8315. In the past, I've had a free giveaway from them, and I think I'm going to do it today, even though I'm not sure I'm supposed to. But I'm going to let you know that another thing they do is they do these wraps. And it's just a thing that you could put on like underneath your chin or on your back of your arms or your thighs or your stomach or whatever. And it pretty much takes about 45 minutes to an hour. But most of the time, you will see an instant difference in shrinkage, meaning, and what it does is it's getting toxins out of you. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work that instant. It might take a day or two, but I get a wrap once a week, and I'm seeing a big difference. So anyway, I just want to let you know it's Dave or Jeannie Morgan. If you're listening and you're saying, I just want to hear what they've got to offer. They're real friendly. They're not high pressure. Give them a call and talk to them about what you got going on, what you'd like to accomplish, and see what they can do for you. 422-8315. But and I'm going to say this. If you call and you just say, I heard Jim on the radio today, they're going to give you a free wrap. In other words, I'm pretty sure they will. So I'd be one of the first few callers because I think they only do it to the first 5 people that call, and sometimes we've had a boatload of people call. So 422-8315. Brooks, what's the next thing you want to talk about? Oh, okay. Are you done? Man, you better get going here, boy. We're buying this show by the minute. So anyway, I forgot to tell people you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Fran is back at the studio. He is what makes this machine work. He is working tirelessly and feverishly to get us on the air.
That's why they call him Fran the Man.
The Fran the Man. And then he's listening saying, Why did I let them on the air? Good morning, Fran. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brooks. You are what? The executive producer. All right, the executive producer. I want to thank Jeff Dukes from J&K Sound for supplying us with some equipment today. He is just an unbelievable guy. If you ever need any sound needs, if you're having an event, you need speakers or microphones, this guy knows his stuff. If you own a church or a business and you want to put music within your store and have the speakers put in, or if you own a church, you need a complete sound system, I personally highly recommend Jeff. He is a number one guy. I don't have his phone number off the top of my head, but he's an number one guy. So anyway, the other thing is Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville is open today from 9 to
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Not 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock right after lunch.
Right after lunch. That's
okay.
correct.
That's PM, right?
That's correct.
1 in the morning would be
AM.
Do you know how I remember AM and PM?
How's that?
AM is after midnight.
There you go.
And PM is past morning.
There
That's how I always remembered it.
Honestly, I never really knew.
You know how I get north and south? Salisbury is south.
There you go.
And that's how I remembered it. I know that's not the most scientific way to remember these things, but as a young man, as I am, that's what I have learned. But Weller's is open today at 9 o'clock, 337-8228. What is going on there today? Man, it's picnic table season.
Absolutely. We've been
Didn't
selling.
you have somebody buy like 4 the other day?
6.
6.
I bought 6 of them.
Okay. You had one guy buy 4 and one guy buy 6?
I had one guy buy 2 and one guy buy 6.
So is that 8 or 10?
That's 8.
Okay.
That's 8.
All right. Well, get me 2 more sold, make it 10.
I will
all right?
work on it.
Anyway, folks, are people allowed to buy just one picnic table, or is it mandatory they buy 2?
They can buy 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to them. Absolutely.
They can buy a dozen if they want.
We'll load as many as they want into their vehicle.
Them aluminum tables are nice looking.
Oh, they are.
And they're so comfortable to sit on.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? It's like.
And you don't need 4 or 5 people to move them around.
I know my wife liked that because we had one at home, and when she wanted to cut the grass, she didn't. I like that. Let me rephrase that. I liked it because she didn't need me to have to move the picnic table. Another thing I like about them is they don't rot, they don't rust, they don't fade, they don't chip, they don't peel, and they don't sag.
Yeah.
You know, you get a regular old picnic table sometimes and them boards start turning. That's what I like about them vinyl ones, too. We got the vinyl ones that have salt-treated lumber under the vinyl, but they don't sag. But I was somewhere and I saw a vinyl picnic table that had no wood in it.
Oh, yeah. And it
was like a fence board or something. In other words, and that
it
made me nervous. I thought it was going to break. So not all picnic tables are created equal. Is that fair to say?
That is absolutely the case.
But, you know, just like trailers, we have many trailers so people can make an educated decision and see all the different ones. We do the same thing with picnic tables. We want to help people make a good decision because, you know, anybody could sell something cheap. That takes no skill.
Yeah, we like to give people choices.
We like to give people choices, options, and the best value for their money. So.
Absolutely.
All right, Wellers.com is our website. The Red Barn is open today, too. That's Brooks' brother, Brandon, will be there. Can you hear the wind blowing? Look at my hair. It's all over the place. Oh, that was cotton blowing by.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, Weller's Red Barn is going to be open here at 9 o'clock also. It's only open once a month. So check it out, too. Folks, stay tuned. If you're close by, stop by and say hi and let me give you a gift. We'll be back in a couple minutes with Weller Does Delmarva.
Having a stress dream about work.
This is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. You feeling kind of trapped in the wrong job?
I am, that's true.
I know. But there's help. You hear it every day on the radio.
I do?
DelmarvaJobs.com.
Oh, right. With hundreds of local jobs to choose from. Medical, restaurant, IT, accounting, drivers, retail.
You search by keyword and categories. You can find the perfect job for you.
I can?
And you can post your resume in minutes for free.
Who are you?
Your subconscious.
You look like Mrs. Sharuba-Dooby in accounting.
You know, I get that a lot.
So I'm not standing naked at the office?
Oh, you are standing naked.
What?
But you're in your front yard.
Oh, but I'm dreaming still.
No.
Huh?
Say hi to the Wilsons next door.
Hi.
DelmarvaJobs.com.
Can I borrow a bathrobe?
Long name, amazing results.
La Red Health Center is a patient-centered medical home where a dedicated team of healthcare professionals take responsibility for the comprehensive quality healthcare provided to patients and arrange for appropriate care with other qualified providers as needed. Highly accessible and affordable, La Red Health Center offers pediatric and primary care, adult and senior services, behavioral health services, women's health services, and oral health care, including exams, screenings, cleanings, restorations, extractions, and fillings. La Red Health Center accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare and Medicaid, works with people who currently do not have health insurance. Although La Red Health Center is not a free clinic, income documentation may qualify uninsured patients for La Red Health Center's sliding fee scale. Whether you have lived in Sussex County your whole life, recently moved here, or are just visiting the area, La Red Health Center, with convenient locations in Georgetown and Seaford, can help meet your medical needs and become a network of quality care centered around you and your family. Call today to make an appointment at 302-855-1233. LawRedHealthCenter.org.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, I'm on. Brooks, quit pushing on me. All right, everybody, Jim Weller here, and we are live right now at the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. Wanted to also thank another one of my sponsors. I mentioned them earlier, First Class Heating and Air. One thing they do is if your air conditioning system needs a tune-up, like they have a service agreement you can get. And if you get the service agreement, I think they come out once a year or twice a year, depending on what agreement you get. But then if you need anything, parts, repairs, or whatever, then you get a discount on the labor or the parts, which is kind of nice. So if you have a service, like if you have an air conditioner, it's just a little wonky, you're better off just to get the service agreement and then give them a call. So anyway, First Class Heating and Air. I highly recommend them. I also know they do plumbing, they do electrical work, and they do home performance. And that's where they come out and look your house over and look for things that aren't energy efficient and stuff like that. They've been serving Delmarva and Maryland for over 40 years. So give them a call, 934-8900, 934-8900 on the web. It's firstclasshvac.com. Then I also want to mention No Nonsense Office Machines, which is my copier guy. Rick Fowler does a good job. He sells copiers. He services copiers. He can give you a maintenance agreement on your copier, whatever you want to do. But anyway, I've been dealing with him for 20-plus years. Real good guy. He's 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9 by Sports at the Beach Complex. Now, also, he works on computers. He sells computers. He can help you if you have a problem with your computer. You just want it tuned up or checked over, laptops, tablets, whatever. He also works on gaming systems, Wii's, and Xbox 360s and stuff like that. So if you need anything done, you give him a call at 856-7381, 856-7381, and he will help you out. And if you mention my name or my show, he will give you a 25% discount on your labor. Now, we are live here at the Greenwood Mennonite School doing this show. I have a couple giveaways. I just gave a couple of these things away to the Shore Speed in Milford. Brooks, you seem to be in love with this place.
Yeah, this place is absolutely awesome.
You really like it?
Yes, it's an indoor go-kart track.
Now,
and they're electric go-karts.
And they're one size fits all.
Absolutely.
So whether it be you or Brandon,
yes,
you're
we
good.
both fit in the same car.
Both fit in the same car. Not at the same time, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But the belts are adjustable. They adjust way out. So,
the seats even move. I don't know if you knew that.
Back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. Every time I see you getting ready to get in one, I move the seat forward.
but these carts they're really quick. They're
now
electric.
How would you describe quick? 45, 50 miles an hour.
But yeah, about 45 miles an hour.
And they're electric.
Yes.
So no gas fumes, nothing like that.
Instant torque. You hit the pedal.
You are rolling.
Yes.
They do have brake pedals, though.
They do.
For people that can tell the difference, hint, hint, for not you, another one of our good friends.
Yes.
Got the pedals mixed up one day. Anyway, Jack, that's for you. Anyway, Shore Speed in Milford, we're giving away a $5 off a race thing here if you stop by our booth. Like I say, just gave a couple away. But how would you describe where it's located? People say, where is this place?
If you know where McDonald's in Milford is.
Okay, I know where McDonald's is.
So let's just say you're coming through the drive-thru at McDonald's and you make a left and you're heading back towards where NKS Distributors
right.
and Maston Circle is.
Okay.
You go just around the big circle there. And
It's like almost directly behind NKS Distributors.
That's correct.
And it's a big building,
you'll
big
see
building.
Over the top of the doors, they got like a little checker flag thing, so you can't miss it.
What's the phone number? Is it on here? Man, I can barely read anymore.
It is 302-362-7113.
Okay, and tell them that Jim Weller sent you.
There you go.
Okay, tell me what the Jim Weller discount. I don't think there is one, folks, but you can ask for it.
Sure.
But anyway, hey, I got a birthday I want to mention. I love to celebrate people's birthday. I love it when they celebrate with me and buy my dinner. But anyway, today is Pastor Bob Weed. He is the pastor at Eagle's Nest Church in Milton. So if you know Bob Weed, tell him happy birthday, if you would. I won't tell you how old he is, but he's 1 year over 50 years old, okay? Anyway, so happy birthday, Pastor Bob. I hope you heard this. What's next, Brooks? Keep me on target.
We could talk about
No nonsense,
Wellers.
first class, Shore Speed, Wellers. Wellers. Okay,
Wellers.
Let's talk about Wellers. I got my notes here. Go ahead.
There's 2 Wellers open today.
What about the Red Barn?
The Red Barn is open today. It's open from 9 to 2 o'clock.
You know what's terrible?
What's that?
The Red Barn is open once a month, folks, the first Friday and Saturday of the month. And it actually sold more trailers than Wellers in Bridgeville did yesterday.
Everybody got confused and went there instead of our store.
That's hard to believe, isn't it? Well, thank you for the people that went to Weller's Red Barn and bought a trailer. But that barn is full. I call it junk. My wife says it's not really junk because it's like one of them things, one man's treasures. One man's junk is another man's treasures. So my junk should be your treasure, everybody.
Absolutely.
So I'm just trying to turn it into cash. But there's clothes, there's ties, there's suits, there's tools, there's grills, there's air compressors.
There's earwax guns.
Oh, man, not guns.
Whatever
earwax
they're called.
extractors.
There you go.
Yeah, if you have a problem with earwax and you want to get rid of it, we have earwax extractors. And they're portable. It's not like a big machine.
You can put it in your pocket and walk.
You could do your neighbor's ears. My daughter won't even touch them things. Anyway, we have those. So we have a lot of stuff. And it's new. There's used. If you see a sign on it and it says handyman special, that's a dead giveaway that it don't work, okay?
Absolutely.
This is no lie, though. We have some people that will come to that Red Barn and tinker. Bring a little tool bag, fiddle with something. Next thing you know, it's working. Well, as soon as I know it works, I want more money for it. In other words. But anyway, and they're like, I have somebody the other day, was just talking about getting this going and getting. But anyway, it's some good deals. But the problem is it's only open 2 days a month. Okay, we're pacing ourselves. I don't want to work Brandon too hard, okay? So we work 2 days a month. It's on Route 16 in Ellendale. It's a big red barn with a big white roof, electronic sign out front. It's open today from 9 to 2. Wellers in Bridgeville, that's where Brooks will be, is open from 9 to 1 today. Is that right?
That's correct. See, Brandon's such a valuable employee. We only can afford to let him leave our store for 2 days
a month. Is that what he told you to say?
No, I just gotta, I gotta give him some credit every once in a while.
That's right. He is your brother. All right. Are you guys twins?
Yeah, just 4 years apart. That's all.
Really? Okay. All right. I want to talk about getting wrapped again. All right. In other words, I've been talking about Dave and Jeannie Morgan, who sell some products. I've been taking one of their protein shakes. I cannot lose 15 pounds, but I'm teetering between 12 and 14 pretty good. But I take a daily protein shake. It's only 100 calories. It's full of fiber. I put some greens in there, and man, that thing works really good. The fiber does all kinds of miraculous things. But anyway, I'm losing some weight. I'm detoxifying. Then I do a wrap. This wrap is like a thing I put on my stomach, and I do it once a week, and I put it on for about an hour or two. You only have to put it on for 45 minutes. I leave it on. I want it to work twice as good, so I leave it on twice as long. But anyway, and then you take it off, and it kind of detoxifies you from the outside. It's amazing. You put this wrap on, all of a sudden your stomach feels all gassy and everything, and you can tell stuff is moving, boy. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, you can definitely tell a difference.
Yeah, I can't. Even my face is just a little narrower, So anyway, I might be able to talk faster. So anyway, give them a call, 422-8315, 422-8315. And can I take a minute and talk to the pancake eating contest winner?
Absolutely.
Lee, you got a minute for us? Okay, folks, this is Lee, the Jimmy's Grill pancake eating contest, what, 3 years in a row, 2 years in a row?
4.
4 years in a row. You were
4.
just a teenager when you started.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 years.
I watch you, and there's videos. Actually, if you go to my Facebook page, search through there somewhere, there's videos of Lee that once he gets rolling, he stands up and he just taunts everybody else. Like he's a minute ahead of everybody else. How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone once I get it.
And
Once he
sometimes
says
you've
go.
worked all night when you get there.
Oh, every time I do.
Every time you've worked
Every-
all night. Wow.
All night.
Wow.
But also, you're talking about pancake eating contest. You know Dan Gaffney won one years ago, I heard.
Oh, I hear there's a throwdown between you and him coming.
So, yeah. And I told him next year, he's saying that he's an employee, that he can't do it.
He just can't win the prize.
But, hey, yeah.
Or you can do one separate.
No, Jimmy's girls,
Our
Do it.
employees. That's right.
they do it.
Yep.
So he needs, I told him, I said, get away from the mic and let you have the mic.
Let me have the mic. I'm voting for that one.
And get
Let
to the
me
table.
have the mic.
Get to the table. And I've challenged him because I didn't know they had a pie contest up in Dover
Over,
Day.
yeah.
And
Do you
he
know
won.
there's a pie eating contest here today?
Yeah, that's why
I don't know
came.
the details. That's why you came,
That's why I
really.
stopped by.
All right.
But
Well,
no, he won in Dover Days.
that's right, he
by
did. Were
pie.
you there?
No,
'cause
I
you
heard
didn't
it.
know
I
about
heard it on
Right,
radio. I
okay.
didn't hear about it. He
Wow.
won in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Really?
So
Yeah,
I
but-
challenged. He was talking about his pie or a pancake, so I challenged him.
All right.
So
Well,
one
we're-
Friday we gotta
Got to have a throwdown.
throw it down.
Yeah. All right, let me
Yeah.
have the mic for 3 hours, Dan. All right, Lee,
All
thank
right.
you very
Yep.
much.
Yep.
All right, folks, if you've never been to the pancake eating contest at Jimmy's Grill, it is a lot of fun. Like 8 or 10 or 12 people do it, and Lee is awesome to watch. All right, who I want to talk about next is my accountant, George Luff and Associates. Want to just say I use him for payroll. I use him for accounting too, but I use him for payroll. Who loves that the most is not so much me, but my daughter Jenny, who does our payroll. She's like, man, I don't have to worry about this new rule, that new rule. George keeps up with it. It's his job. It's his responsibility. He's got an office in Dover, one in Milford, one in Rehoboth. Good people to deal with, local people. George Luff, his son Tyler now works with him, and it's just a good group of people there. Phone number 422-9699, 422-9699. On the web, it's Luff, Luff, CPAs, CPAS.com, LuffCPAs.com. Check them out. If you call them or send them an email or something, tell them I sent you. If you don't mind, call them and just tell them you heard me on the radio so they know something's going on. The other one is L&W Insurance Agency. Bill Strickland owns it, and I get my car insurance there. And she must have a question. So hold on, keep going. But anyway, so I want to let you know that what is this? Ultimate Frisbee Tournament. What is this about? June 28th, the event is a fundraiser to help youth of Heritage Bible Baptist Church and Bucks Football raise money for an outside basketball court. Okay, now who do they contact? Contact Dan Young, 258-9203. Give her the microphone, Brooks. Keep holding on that thing. Here's a young lady here. Make her quick.
Okay, my name is Meredith Manarazi, and my dad is the pastor of Heritage Bible Baptist Church, and the youth of Heritage Bible Baptist Church, we're putting on an Ultimate Frisbee tournament
Okay.
that's going to be held on June 28th, 2014, obviously.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to be at our church location, which is 6510 Hickman Road in Greenwood. It's
Okay.
right past the Country Rest Home.
Oh, okay.
Right on West 16th.
Wow, and Frisbee golf is like the new thing.
No, well, it's not golf. It's
Oh.
actually Ultimate Frisbee.
Really?
Yes, and this flyer will be posted at heritagebiblebaptist.org on the
Okay.
events page.
Hold on. Say that one again. Heritage.
It's heritagebiblebaptist.org.
Baptist.org. Okay.
Yep. And it'll be under the events tab.
Okay.
And all the rules are there too.
Okay. Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
so
stopping
much.
by. You're going to be in the auction. You're going to bid freely.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Well, leave your money here and I'll bid for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. All right, folks, back to L&W Insurance, just a good group of people, 856-7828. I've dealt with them for years. I really like them. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. If you need any kind of insurance or you just want to double-check what you got's the right stuff. Lee, thanks for stopping by. He'll be here today. So, folks, we are at the Greenwood Mennonite Schools Spring Festival. Man, look at that log, Brooks.
That is a serious log.
But I never thought about this. Let's say you got a house and a tree blew down a big old tree that you saw as a kid or swung on it as a kid or something like that. And you're saying, man, that tree has got a lot of memories, you know? And then all of a sudden, you know, it gets blown over and you're like, wow, I hate to see it go, but what can I do with it? I just thought of this just now. I'm thinking he can come there. First of all, if you want the tree cut up or cut down, he can handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Then he can cut it into a board to where you could make a mantle, or you could make a table, or you can make a daggone keychain if he cuts it small enough.
Absolutely.
You ever been to a gas station and they give you the keychain and it's hooked to the key to the bathroom, hooked to like a car wheel?
Yeah.
He could hook it to a stump, something like that, so you don't ever lose the key. But anyway,
you might not be able
what was
to
his
carry the
number?
key
Do you
away.
remember it?
I do not remember.
I'm going to guess at it. No, I'm not going to guess. Lyle Hamilton's his name anyway, so you can look him up on Facebook. Anyway, what else is going on? Weller's in Bridgeville is opening at 9. Going to be open from 9 to 1.
1 o'clock, yep.
And we really want to say thanks. We've really had a nice April, May.
Yeah, it is.
June is kicking off good. So, thank you, everybody. We're selling some trailers. Something I'd like to see people buy is them Works battery-operated push mowers. Very environmentally friendly. We got a couple demo models. They could actually touch it and use it. And
they can cut some of our grass if they want.
They can cut some of the grass. They can cut all of our grass. They can be there for days if you want. But it's very quiet. So let's say, you live somewhere or you're working a job that you get off late, but you still want to get your grass cut. You don't want to make a lot of noise. Or you're very conscious of the environment, or you're sick of having your mower serviced once a year because that gas gums up your carburetor. This thing here is just a battery thing, and it really is strong. And we've got a couple that we let people demonstrate. I think it's time to cut them loose. So, in other words, and break out a couple new ones. So, if you have been thinking about one of these, I actually see Lyle Hamilton going down the road. Lyle, honk your horn if you see me. Hear me. Oh, he didn't. But anyway, I want to just say, if you would like one of these, come on in and see Brooks. Let him show it to you, and let's cut him a deal. Let's get that one moved, and let's get another one out in service. Okay,
sure.
Brooks?
Absolutely.
Will you do that for me today?
I will do that. Come see Brooks.
All right. If
I'm
you
the
have
big
never,
guy, in case you've never seen
if
me.
you have never operated a battery-operated push mower, they will surprise you. They are much more powerful than you think they would be. Extremely efficient, quiet, and you're not going to have any money for gasoline or continual maintenance or gummed up carburetors or any of that. And it's just kind of neat. We sell the Works products. We got weed whackers and blowers, and we got this one thing you could suck up leaves, and it grinds them up as it sucks them up.
It's called the Works Trivac.
Now, tell me if I get this right. If you normally would have 10 bags of leaves, you will only have one with this thing.
It's 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Powerful little thing.
And if you just want to blow the leaves, it has a built-in blower as well. So you can blow the leaves, or you can vacuum them up.
You know what I use it for?
Mulch them.
Clean out a garage.
It
Blowing
works.
the cobwebs out and just clean her on out the door.
Yep.
Yeah,
they got some really great
when
products.
I know rain's coming, that's what I do. Blow out the garage out into the driveway. So anyway, folks, we are live at the Greenwood Mennonite School. My goodness, the crowd is really picking up. Plenty of parking. We got skydivers going to be coming in a little bit. Let me get a couple auction items. One thing they got this car. Super clean little car. I'm thumbing through my notes here is what I'm doing. But they got a low-digit tag, too. The car is going to sell absolute no matter what. It is a 2007 Mazda 3, super clean, leather-heated seats, recently serviced, runs great. They got that for sale. No reserve. It's going to sell no matter what, okay? Then they got a low-digit tag, C2650. This thing might bring anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. I was at an auction recently where some brought $1,800 and some brought $4,300. So anyway, C2650 if you want to tag. They got these beautiful, beautiful cornhole games. They got picnic tables. They've got toys. They've got some tickets to some ball games. Which were they? I forgot now. I think it was Orioles. Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, they're going to be selling them in pairs. Then there's a huge over 100 items going through the silent auction. So come on out. Oh, Philadelphia Phillies tickets too. So we got the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. So is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, here's some other things. They got picnic tables. They got an antique Morrison rocking chair. And I'll tell you who donated this is Jack and Holly Bean. They've moved to my building in Lincoln, which years ago was Weller's Tire Service. It's right across from Fitzgerald's, and it's now called Bean's Attic. And if you've not been there, they have got a beautiful amount of merchandise. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if I call it antiques, but there's antiques. There's used. There's probably something new in there. I know they donated a nice candle. That was new. So anyway, stop in and see them. It's Bean's Attic on Route 113 in Lincoln, right across from Fitzgerald's. But I want to say before I run out of time, thank you to the community, all the businesses, all the people that get behind the Greenwood Mennonite School. As we went out and rounded up donations, the people were willing to donate. Thank you to all the businesses that donated, and thank you to all the people that work behind the scenes, also to the teachers that work here and the parents that send their kids here. It's a good school. It's a good event. If you are listening, you're saying, well, I'm not Mennonite. That's okay. I'm not Mennonite, to be honest with you. So, anyway, Brooks, I don't think you're Mennonite.
I'm not Mennonite either.
Okay, so what we're saying is this is open to everybody. Dwayne Miller, the principal, said there's 30-some churches represented here as far as students at the school. And if you want to just come out and enjoy a nice day, the breeze is blowing, there's a nice tent with plenty of tables and chairs underneath it. Grab yourself some food. As soon as I'm done, I promise you I am headed straight to the homemade donuts. After a dozen of those, I don't know what I'll mosey on to next. So
You'll get another one of those wraps.
Yeah, I'll have to get another wrap. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We need 12 donuts to do a wrap. All right, anyway, so it's Weller Does Delmarva. I want to say thank you to Delaware 1059 for allowing me to do this show. It is a show that we purchase, and so it's our show. But thank you for letting me do that. Thank you, Fran. And other than that, it's going to be a great day. The barn is open. We had a good day yesterday. We had a good Thursday night. The barn is only open once a month. And you say, I've never been. Is it worth my time? Do you know the average person spends 40 minutes there?
Really?
They start
Just
in one end,
walking
and you can hear them. You can hear them say, oh, look at this. Honey, look at that. You know, I think we need this. And we used to not take credit cards, and now we do take credit cards.
That's correct.
And so, because what would happen is they'd be picking out all this stuff, and they didn't bring enough cash. So now we take credit cards. We do have some trailers there. Some of them are used, and some of them are dent and scratch. So there's some pretty good bargains there on trailers. But just a lot of neat things. But one thing is, it's full. It's about a 10,000 square foot barn. It's right on Route 16 outside of Ellendale. There is a phone number, 422-7336. 422-7336. Now, we have a website, Weller's Red Barn. We have a Facebook page, too, don't we?
Yeah, Weller's Red Barn.
Please, would you go on Facebook and do a couple things? Like Weller Does Delmarva, if you would. Just click on there, like it. If you would, like Weller's Red Barn. Mm-hmm. If you would, friend Jim Weller. Like Weller's Utility Trailers. Mm-hmm. And like Weller's Sheds and Carports.
That's correct.
Hey, we just sold our biggest shed.
Your
brother just sold our biggest shed.
How big of a shed was that?
14 foot wide, 40 foot long.
Wow, that's a big shed.
Yeah. Gary Corman, Millman's Appliances. Thank you, Gary, very much. It's not done and delivered yet, but we just made the deal on it. So anyway, that is a big shed. I'm so excited. I mean, that one there is going to be one for the pictures. You know, maybe we'll take a video of it or something like that. But if you need a shed, and you know what else I've learned? Not all Amish sheds are built the same.
No.
There's many places selling Amish sheds, but if you're looking for a shed, man, get the price. That's very important. Price is important. But make sure that you look at the daggone thing. So many people shop stuff over the phone, and they think that everybody's sheds or carports or trailers are all built. That would make life too easy if they were all built the same, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You got to go look at it, but you know why people don't? Because it's hard to find a place anymore that knows their stuff.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, people come in and they're
point
blown
you.
away. They come in, they think they're going to be 5 minutes looking at a trailer. Next thing you know, 40 minutes later, they're out there and they're like, I had no idea that there was that many options. Thank you. I mean, I have people thank me all the time for having so many brands of trailers. So if you look at one, because everybody we compete against, they're great people, but they only stock one brand. So you only get one option, you know? At us, we sell 14, 15 brands.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because I have to stock them all.
2 or 3 or 4 options in every
right,
in every
and you
type
you
of
come
trailer.
in and you say, I want a 6x12 trailer, and we already know you don't want to spend any more than you want to. We already know that.
Sure.
But can we please just take a minute, since you might keep this thing for 4 or 5 years, and tell you all the options? Same way with sheds.
Yeah, we want to make sure you make an educated decision, not
Correct.
just make a quick decision.
Correct. And you know, we need the opportunity to earn your business, earn your trust. Folks, we are out of time. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, everybody. I've enjoyed the show. Weller Does Delmarva. We'll be back next Saturday morning from 8 to 9. Enjoy the day. God bless you, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
We'll see you later.
Bye.